y'all. It's a beautiful day here in eastern North Kakalaki, and I'm having a fence put in since it was kind of a hodgepodge of a fence line, and in one back corner in particular, it was completely rotted. And well, my dog, my escape artist, my Taki, he's just plowing through it and chasing squirrels and going on little walkabouts pretty regularly, and we can't have that, particularly since my neighbor out the back door has significant fear of dogs from childhood traumatic experience. So anyway, so we're gonna be contained, and I'm happy for that. Last time I started talking, I talked a little bit about my brother. He was a yeoman and served on the USS Carl Vinson. And I found this. This is his little, I just want to read it. It says, "To all the sailors, wherever ye may be, and to all the mermaids, whales, sea serpents, porpoises, sharks, dolphins, eels, skates, suckers, crabs, lobsters, and all living things of the sea, greetings." I love that. I guess if I had joined the military, maybe the Navy's the way I would have gone, given my marine biology background. Anyway. "Know ye that on December 28, 2001, in latitude 000 and longitude 0000 north and 1105 degrees 41 east, there appeared in our royal domain the USS Carl Vinson, equator bound. Be it remembered that it said vessels and officers and crew thereof have been inspected and passed on by ourselves and our royal staff." That's interesting. Be it known by all the ye sailors, marines, landlubbers, and others who may be honored by the presence that yeoman, third class, I guess is what the 3 YN, Navy yeoman, and a 3. I think that means third. Hampton, having been found worthy to be numbered as one of our trusty shellbacks, has been duly initiated into the solemn mysteries of the ancient order of the deep. Be it further understood that by virtue of the power invested in us, we do hereby command all our subjects to show due honor and respect wherever they may be, disobey this order under penalty of our royal displeasure. We hereby command all our subjects to show due honor and respect. Due honor and respect, wherever they may be. Here he is. He finished second in his class in basic and got to carry the flag. He was also first on the scene after 9/11 in the Arabian Gulf on the Carl Vinson and attacked Iraq. He was part of the religious programs. He was a religious program specialist, so he worked with the chaplain and he prayed over our dead service members in that faulty war where there was a claim of weapons of mass destruction that never existed, and they knew it all along. It was a lie. This is the old underlying Christian white nationalists hate Muslims significantly. Anyway, so here are some members of our service. There are more. The names haven't been released for my RIP Star of the Week. I think maybe it's up to 6 or 9. I think it's 6. And the other names haven't released. We've got Sergeant First Class Nicole Amar, and Sergeant First Class Noah Titgens, and Sergeant Declan Cody, and Captain Cody Cork. All killed in a war of choice to wag the dog away from the Epstein files. There is a rumor that hackers are going to release some videos of Trump doing the deed. That is not something I would want to see, but I know it already exists, so I don't have to see it. I just wish that people would all see it, you know, the veil to completely thin and for the light to climb in. I still haven't heard anything from any of my friends in the Middle East. My guess is the internet to the outside world has been completely closed off since they're all in war now, thanks to America and Israel. And Israel. Bibi got his useful idiot. He's been trying the entire time to enact this holy war and this idea of greater Israel and this colonizing mindset, which is not ever going to work. There is enough in this world for everyone's need, but not everyone's greed. And the idea that you're somehow better because you're fair skinned and you can just go and take what you want is pretty stupid. And see, this is the thing. So you know, we have these prestigious schools in this country, and I represented America and the American style education, which I did believe in, and now I'm back here and I'm like, what has happened? It has become a business, and we are failing our children. We're failing our future generations. Trying to teach false histories and keep them coddled. And anyway, yeah, so I haven't heard from anybody. And you know, I remember being in Gonu, which was a Category 5 cyclone that they had never experienced. You know, the country of Oman's not really built for water, large amounts of rain coming down from the sky. So everything leaks anytime it did rain. I remember pushing a baby grand piano out from the ceiling that was coming through during that cyclone. We were all inside the school because the wadi behind all of our houses was, which was normally dry, was a raging river. I mean, I was watching earth movers, like dump trucks, go, you know, nose to ass, tip, 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 tip. Like huge light poles, big, thick energy poles just snapping like toothpicks. Snap, snap, snap. It was pretty wild. We, having come from hurricane country, duct taped the inside of our door all the way around. We offered duct tape to other people. Some people took us up on it. Other people did not. In the end, I will say on record that we had less sludge to clean out of our first floor. Anyway, I just remember being inside and the worst of it, and we had the kids inside the auditorium and inside the little room where actors are getting dressed or changing, you know. And we had all of the kids in there, and just like a giant sleeping bag in the school librarian. She was from Canada. She had books and headlamps and was reading to the kids. And I imagine they're just this similar kind of scared. You know, there are people there that went through Gonu that are now going through a war of choice that we are allowing to happen during the holy month of Ramadan. It's disgusting. All right, y'all. Peace. Get out there and make good trouble.